Greetings, Agent Mad Hat, Josh here. I'm going to attempt a sequel to the Wake the Fuck Up series. Well, the last time we talked about the military, we talked about the money system a little bit, we talked about equal rights specifically for the LGBT community, we talked about basically all a lot of fucked up things about society, and I just kind of ranted and rambled on that for a little bit. This video, I want to gear more towards the underlying reasons and maybe a little bit of how we can counteract, and what exactly do I mean when I say wake the fuck up. As I said, in the heat of the last video, it's awareness. That is the number one word, the number one thing that I mean when I say wake up. I mean to become aware of yourself and your surroundings, not merely on the physical level, on a level of consciousness, because the problem isn't all these things that I talked about. That's not the root cause. Those are merely symptoms. The way that people are being enslaved by the money system, that people are being exploited, that people are being judged and prejudiced against, it is not a result of those are not the disease, those are the symptoms. But what's the root cause of it? The root cause, in my opinion, it's in the human consciousness. It's within consciousness itself. Now, we all have an individual consciousness, but to understand and really grasp what's going on in our world, and what's been going on and what's been going wrong in our world for thousands and thousands of years, is to understand the fact that there is a such thing as the collective consciousness of humankind, and indeed the entire planet. It's the level of consciousness is where the change has to take place. Yeah, you can go riot in the streets and you can go protest, and it's fine to go out and say we won't put up with this. It's fine to take outward action. It's needed to take outward action. But the first thing and the primary thing that needs to be done to fix everything wrong with this society and this world can be summed up in the phrase that I've used over and over, and it's wake the fuck up. Go inside yourself. Go within the divine mind, the one divine mind. Go look within the interconnectedness and tap into the awareness, because it's awareness. There is an awareness, an innate awareness that lies within yourself, within your heart and soul, the core of your very being. That's where awareness is. Take some time and tap in and tune in to that awareness, because it will tell you. That awareness will tell you what is right and what is wrong. That awareness will tell you if something is fucked up. And that's what we need to spread. We need to spread and bring awareness to other people to wake up this planet. It's too late. It's too late to be silent. It's too late to just write it off and think things are going to change because we might overthrow a government, to think things might change because we might change things on an outward level, by passing laws. It's not going to become by passing laws. It's not going to become by transferring to a new system of economy. It's going to, this same system of hierarchy and higher or lower, and having somebody at the very top controlling everything, has come and gone in different faces and different packages for thousands of years. And it is because of consciousness and a little thing called the ego. The root problem is seeing things in hierarchy, in higher or lower, and not understanding and not grasping the equality and interconnectedness of everything in existence. That is the key, and to understand and comprehend that when you are undertaking to hurt somebody else, to exploit somebody else, to judge somebody else, to limit someone else's rights, it's counterproductive. You are not hurting them, only you're hurting yourself. And no matter how beneficial you think it might be to you, it is harmful to even to your own self-interest. It's time to stop looking at only our own self-interest. It's time to examine what you believe. I've found that there's so many people that I've talked to that just accept blindly anything they see on the television, everything that they were taught, and the values that they were brought up with, and have never ever taken the time to legitimately question anything. That's what waking up means. That's what I mean when I say wake the fuck up. I mean you need to take the time to legitimately look and take a good look and examine what is going on around you, and examine your own belief systems, and examine as to whether they resonate with that innate inner awareness and you can tell me that doesn't exist, that you have to learn it. You don't have to learn it. You already know it. It's within the very core of who you are as a being. You're not just a being. You're not just a physical body, entrapped in physical reality. You are a being of consciousness. You are a being made out of pure awareness and pure light and pure essence, divine essence. You have the divine essence inside of you. And to realize that literally, everything and everyone is one consciousness, one mind, one being, one essence. That's where the phrase, I can't remember exactly what culture it comes from, Eastern, namaste. Namaste, it means the essence in you recognizes the essence in me, and that essence is one and the same. We might have differences in belief, we might have differences in opinion, but the essence of what is my essence and the essence of what is your essence is one and the same, and there is no separation and there is no difference. So wake up and realize that when you are causing harm to somebody else, you are causing harm to yourself, you're causing harm to the planet, and you're causing harm to consciousness as a whole. Things will not get any better. We can pass all the laws we want to, but then if we do not do something about the consciousness, if there's no awakening, if there's no realization, if there's no change on the level of consciousness and inward consciousness of the collective whole of this planet, the change and these fucked up things will come back in another form, in another disguise, in another mask. Look, open your eyes and look. I really don't know what else to say about this, except for to say awareness. Not just here, not just in your mind, awareness with your heart, awareness with your true self, awareness that it's not all about how much money you can gain, or the house that you live in, the car that you drive, the clothes that you wear. It's about, are you living, or are you surviving? Are you striving to attain material possessions? Are you striving to fulfill a role that society wants you to fulfill? You need to go out and get in tune, go out into the woods, get in tune with nature, get in tune with our great mother, the earth. Get in tune, tune the fuck in, wake the fuck up and understand and realize that it's about consciousness. It's about consciousness. I don't care if you are an atheist, if you believe in God or not, I don't care. But you got to believe in consciousness, and you have to believe in the interconnectedness, because we're all scientifically composed of different formations and different makeups of the same stuff. It's the same essence in a different form, from a tree to a rock to a human to an animal. It's the same stuff. It's the same atoms, the same molecules, the same carbon. I think another one of the main problems is that humanity has divorced itself from nature. We've set ourselves up as separate, and now we've built we're so civilized. We've got so much of this great, amazing technology, and where has it gotten us? Really, where has it gotten us? It's given us great abilities. It's giving us great abilities to send communications electronically around the world in an instant, but at the same time, in consciousness. Where has it gotten us to on a conscious level? We need to understand and realize that because we have a thinking and reasoning brain, that does not make us supreme over a tree or a rock or a stream of water or an animal. It just means that we have a different consciousness. And that's where ego begins, is to see yourself as special and the center of things, and that humanity is the center of the universe, that everything on this planet exists to serve our self-interests and needs, and to not take the time to work your life away, to slave your life away. Don't spend your time slaving your life away for a fucking dollar sign, for a fucking dollar amount, for a 2-story house, for a sports car, but to look at the greater purpose and realize that there is more to life than what you have been sold and told and programmed to think life is about. There's so much more beauty in life than that. There's so much more integrity in life than that. There's so much more to life than a paycheck, than a house, than a car, than a status quo, than any kind of temporary status that you might gain, any type of recognition, any kind of power and control or influence that you might have. Life is about enjoying the pure essence of your being, getting in tune with right now, because nothing else exists. You're not guaranteed another second on this planet. You're not guaranteed another breath of air. This might be your last breath, so live your life. Be free, wake up, understand, tap into the awareness, the innate awareness and consciousness, and dig in, peel off the layers of ego, peel it off layer by layer, get into your own belief structures, and understand and wake up. Maybe you just need to take some psychedelic mushrooms, and as the great comedian Bill Hicks said, take some psychedelic mushrooms and squeegee that third eye, just squeegee that third eye clean and open it up and understand the interconnectedness, the consciousness, the ultimate goal of existence is to be in tune with the connectedness of everything and all that is. You are a divine being with a spark of light inside of you that can never be extinguished. And enjoy. Another one of the great teachers of our day, channeled through Jane Roberts, his name was Seth. As Seth put it, the joy of your own creaturehood. That's another problem, is our creaturehood. Our animal nature has been so fucking goddamn demonized, and it's pathetic. Sexuality has been so demonized and so limited that we're scared. We're scared of our own skin. The more skin you show, oh, look, oh, that's That's risque. Oh, that's risque right there. That's flesh. That's degradation. That's evil and wicked. No, it's not. It's a beautiful thing, but it has been demonized by our culture in order to enslave and control and keep us perpetuating this system that the I Ching calls the feudal system, with a few people at the top, the collective ego. Like I said, the collective consciousness. If you have an individual ego, then there is also a such thing as a collective mass ego, and it's time that we stop letting the collective mass ego of human consciousness control and call all the shots, and instead we tune into the cosmos. Instead we tune in to the love consciousness, instead of the fear consciousness, instead of being afraid, instead of living in fear and living in subservience for the status quo of what society wants and what society and what the ego wants you to do, and well, you should do this, or you have to do this, or you need to do that. And just look inside, look beyond your own horizons, expand your horizons, and look. Awareness, consciousness. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million more throughout the rest of this video series. It's consciousness. And to get out of these limiting belief structures, because that's where the problems lie. The problems lie in our belief structures. The very underlying structure of our beliefs and societal programming is what causes all of these problems that we experience in our world. And until we are willing to look beyond what we think is the truth and what we've been taught and told and lied to about, and unless we are willing to look, to quote one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, the movie Network, he was speaking of television. If you want the truth, go to your gods, go to your gurus, go to yourselves, but you're never gonna get any truth from us. We'll tell you that the hero always wins and nobody ever gets cancer at Archie Bunker's house. We'll tell you any bullshit you want to hear. We deal in illusions and none of it is true. Television is an illusion. What you see propagated by the mainstream media is a complete illusion. Turn it off. Quit reading up on all this stuff. I'm not saying to completely quit reading the news and try to find out what's going on, but you need to take a second and stop taking everything for face value and understand what is within yourself, and then you will find all the answers when you tap in to that part of you that's innately and God damn, the word escapes me, inexorably connected to the divine life force of the entire universe. And that's when you will find awareness, and that's when we can start building up towards a better society, towards a better world, and towards complete freedom. Look, wake up, look, examine, question, tune in, open your mind. I'm out. Peace, motherfuckers.